Alright, good day. This is African Crypto Warlord from a dark side Zambia out here this evening at 1900. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be looking into, is it alt season? Okay, through using 6-hour time frame projection bosses. Alright, and what these projection bosses are going to do is it's going to display the random distribution of data. There's an orange line over here that will form. You'll see when I press play, there's an orange line over here that will form, and you'll see how price action starts to bounce around. Now, the coins that I'll be looking into will be Solana. This is currently Solana. The next one will be an XRP, then ETH, Algo, ADA. And this is all to the BTC pair. Alright? So, if you can imagine, if you were to buy one Solana right now, okay, will give you 0.0157 Bitcoin, or aka Satoshis. And the general idea with this marketplace is that this doubles, right? These numbers double quite easily. As Bitcoin loses its strength, these altcoin pairs pick it up. And now this usually happens behind the scenes. When I first started trading, I couldn't understand it. There's a guy by the name of Dominator who actually brought my eyes to this observation, and I didn't realize how much buying power I actually lost out holding XRP through this drop, thinking that the USD price is going up. Doesn't matter. But if I held Bitcoin, for example, more Bitcoin, I could have way more XRP right now. Okay, so now this is the inverse of that. This is now buying an altcoin so that you can buy more BTC in the future. Alright, and if you can imagine that the altcoin's increasing, okay, and then they get cashed out at profitable levels whilst BTC is falling, and there's no USDT or USD people wanting to buy in, they're gonna you start to reduce scarcity. You start to reduce scarcity in BTC via trading these altcoin pairs. Okay, so as this one goes up, let's say random 50%, now you can buy 50% more BTC through this trading pair. Okay, and that reduces scarcity because you're swapping Solana for BTC, as you can see. And now it's maybe not depicted on the USDT charts or USD charts. So this will be Solana's distribution cone playing out. Okay, it's quite a short one, but what we can see here is it's come in from our distribution levels, hit our first level to the downside, we closed above it, we broke through our mean, and now we're hitting our first level to the upside. Okay, you can imagine that we will be wanting to come down and test this data over here. We can see something wanting to turn around, and it's by our distribution cone. Okay, and your general idea being is, if 6-hour candles, just go look, 6-hour candles are reducing to the downside, curling over expansion whilst losing its trend. So we are looking for a little bit of a pullback. Okay, so we're forward thinking this, but your general idea being is, if it closes below any one of these levels that pop up here, this is your weekly VRE level, so you open and close above here, you more than likely want to push to the upside. This is your daily mean on Solana, which is 2.8% away or 2.7% away, and I would say your new daily mean prints halfway through here at 1.46%. So for this to pull back in and hit one of these levels tomorrow, for sure. Now is there a long position out of here? Alright, that's what we're going to be monitoring. Okay, there you go. When this crosses the mean over here, you might not be able to see it. When this white line will turn into a green line, when that crosses this orange line, I'll know that the pullback will want to come and target this region, and the first stop will be to the daily mean. Now we're going to go look into XRP's distribution cone. So the distribution cone forms when it hits this orange line. Alright, boom. Now we have all our levels. Let me zoom in a bit. There you go. We're trimming up, and we're coming in. Boom. Now we are stuck in between the mean. Oh, sorry, we're stuck between the first level of Laplace distribution here. Okay, failure from here gets caught up at 1656 sats, and then the wick through can be brought up at 1646. Alright, 1656 and 1646 is your downward target region. Let's just go look at the 6 hour. What's the 6 hour trend saying? We're having it's an outlier event. So when this confirms to the down, well, it's going to continue to the downside, but it's going to be saved by this Laplace at 1657 units. Contraction was positively correlated. That confirms with this, and we are looking for a new trend. We're starting to grab here. Returns are decaying, even though the general returns are to the downside. So this is your outlier event wick. Alright, that can bounce your market off. Let's go see if we have some other data that can verify this region. Alright, so unlike Solana, where the mean was above, right, where the weekly mean is here, XRP's weekly mean is down here. But a new one prints in 2 hours and 42 minutes. So considering we've had some up, I would say your new weekly mean is more than likely going to print in this region. And if we have the distribution coin coming through here, I'll look to target it at that time. So weekly mean is going to be here. Daily mean has been coming down, so you're going to have a weekly mean and a daily mean over here. So XRP has about, from this current moment, 0.2 to 0.4% to the downside before in 2.4 hours. And if it doesn't get you in 2.4 hours, the next levels that stop it from going to these dots over here at 1650 are the daily and the weekly mean that print in 2 hours and 40 minutes. Okay, Ethereum. Same thing happens here. This Ethereum one is quite long. Hopefully I can catch all this movement. So this is from the 24th. Well, we're starting it on the 18th of April 2022, and then we're going to put it on, the cone comes in on the 24th. Let's watch this distribution. Let's observe. Okay, and then we have a big wick to the downside, or a big plummet to the downside that I would like to catch. There we go. And then we'll do this again. This again. So as you can see, we're now at like level, whoa, there you go. We're now at like level 12, alright, and then we're bouncing from here on the 12th of June. We have hit the 12th Laplace band and just fighting for the mean, the orange part. So watch when it comes up into the orange part. Boom, first. Doesn't want to be there, and now we're in. So the general idea being is if we start closing above this orange line, Ethereum is also going to get more scarce, because if you buy Ethereum, you're going to get more Bitcoin in the future. Alright, so this is its current range. Let's go have a look. 6 hours. So currently that's looking alright for Ethereum. I would say we'll have our initial pullback when this UMP comes up and touches this probability level, and then that's gonna look for the pullback, and then from there we're gonna see what levels are gonna stop this pullback and where our daily mean is gonna be. There's our daily mean. Weekly mean is weekly mean up. Oh, can't see my weekly mean. Am I blind? That's my monthly mean. Oh, there's my weekly mean. There's my monthly mean. So monthly mean is very far away, and that was obviously printed now on the 1st of September. Alright, weekly mean down here 0.7511. New one prints in 2 hours and 38 minutes. Daily mean is up here. So what saves this current price action to the downside is the daily mean. So open and closes above the daily mean, pretty strong. You can see we hit our previous market memory level, daily mean level here, got shorted. So this is a doji candle. Let's go see what the data has to say. Data is looking to mean revert to the upside. Did I do XRP's data? No. That one, yeah, we did. Oh, L goes next. So mean reverting to the upside. Sol also getting caught out. Mean reverting to the downside. Ethereum mean reverting to the upside. But we have expansion was negatively correlated, which is why that was pulled back down. So another 2 hour candle print. I'd say if you can close, let me put some reverse wave trends on. Sorry for this. I just want to be particular, and our coins are down here. So we're expecting a pullback when this UMP crosses. Reverse wave trend, that will be your pullback because of them trying to bears trying to stop mean reversion, and that can be timed at that. So that will be at 20. So that's in within 8 hours time. Okay, so reverse wave trend isn't really loading here. I'm sorry guys. Oh, that was it. There you go, reverse wave trend, right? So close above reverse wave trend, super scalp is gonna push through. Alright, let me just make that big. You see super scalp at mean reversion point, it's gonna push through. So this candle has to close here, and then you can look for a little bit more continuation to the upside. Doesn't, if it's micro cents, a little bit of satoshis. Oh, wrong one. Why does it do it like that? To me, sorry guys. So top of your reverse wave trend, and then the first scalp is 0.19% away. Alright, a lot of guys got caught out here. Let's go have a look at algo, and then we will do a... So there you go, algo on. Playing with our ultimate power mean, and we've hit the first top side. Okay, so any observations here that we're going to pull out of the book will be closes below this 1539 sat area. 6 hour is mean reverting to the downside, so when this one comes through, you'll more than likely find prices here. And to deny mean reversion to the downside, 1 or 2 6 hour candle closes above here. You'll look for maybe a continuation dump in 8 hours time once this ultimate power mean on the left has pulled through into this probability cone. Given that there could be a cross here as well, there will be liquidity, so we'll go drop, not that tool, man, never that tool, that is so rude. Okay, so I'm just going to say from this level, if you break below there, you're looking at an area of negative 3.74%. That's still above its daily mean. That puts in a bullish div to the upside. Okay, and then we're going to play out some ADA BTC. As you can see, where's our orange line? I think we are just a little bit here. August. Okay, so this is recent data coming from ADA, and alright, playing with the daily orange mean, staying above UMP, breaks down, playing with UMP, cross liquidity, wait for it to come back, playing above the mean, boom, looking like algo, right? Same thing is going to apply. Did we have algo levels on? I didn't verify this. Let me quickly verify this. Algo levels on, far away, so that's your weekly mean, that's your monthly mean, there's your daily mean. Alright, so next daily mean will print halfway through here, which will more than likely be at this probability level where you can look for the first initial defense off of this pump. ADA BTC, now we're going to just go verify some levels. We obviously perfectly hit the top here wick, that's your daily mean. So given we've had a lot of upside with our daily mean, I'll say our daily mean also prints like algo and prints here. 6 hour data on this is saying that we are looking for mean reversion to the downside. Okay, this is confused, 6 hours confused with the trend decaying. If it increases, if this column over here on the far right goes red and this is still red, that was your continuation dump. If this red line goes green, then this has positive drift buying it up. Alright, but I would say this is your region 2474, at least for an initial pullback and bounce. For here, I would put on the reverse wave trend, seeing as we are in the middle, and hopefully that loads. That's cool. Reverse wave trend, mean reversion to the downside. Let's make this one big. Turn off VRE levels. And I hope this was helpful when it loads. Together we can wait. This is like a multi-time frame thing. Okay, so reverse wave trend is all the way down here. So my general idea being is, in this one happens tomorrow morning's open. When this reverse wave trend comes in and crosses this probability cone, you might see that the price will be here, or if it's not, it will continue. If it pumps through here, it will come back to this cone. If it does nothing and just goes sideways and this orange one comes through this white probability level here, then there's going to be a short down to this region. Alright, another thing that will line up with that is in 2 prints you imagine that this UMP will be crossing the mean, and that could be the ultimate spike down. But for now, if you hold above Laplace level from the mean 1, 2, if you hold above here, you may look for some continuation, and this might be able to set higher term positive drift. Okay, contraction, same thing. It is a bit confused. Let's see what it looks like on the 5-day. Okay, 5 days, huge expansion to the upside. It would be very hard to print another red one, but we are having some mean reversion, so we might look for some continuation here. I hope this was helpful. I'll put them all on the 5-day. If they all load up, cones off, VRE levels off. This one also expanding to the upside, alright? 5-day, also super scalper looking, algo looking to mean revert to the upside with some good continuation. Signals coming through. Then we're going to drop down. So if you get to the end of this, this is the cheat sheet. 5-day. We can switch. So 5-day on this coin, Ethereum BTC. It just needs to turn around the volatility indicator, and then it will look for continuation to the upside, and that will confirm mean reversion here. Alright, on the return oscillator. XRP 5-day. Alright, let's just move that over a bit. Contraction significantly negatively correlated, so a lot of the selling pressure coming in from here is going to be bought up. Looking to, is it curling around? Starting to lose its trend, but that means it can go sideways or just start drifting up. And Solana, BTC. What's that got to say for us? Contraction, whilst positively correlated. Let's see if there's any good news on the 21-day for this guy. Nothing there. 7-day. So your next best thing is your 7-day, which opens and closes in 6 hours 31. If that contracts, this column goes green. This one stays down here, which it takes about 3 candle prints to get back to the mean. If that goes green and they contract and this stays in this region, you have float up out of here. And that float up confirms this mean reversion point, that mean reversion point, and these returns coming through the book with a blue flash off. Let's just take that off so you guys aren't blind. And yeah, any previous highs will be stuff like that. Alright. So I hope this analysis was helpful. Is a JMA, 2 candle closes above that, and you look for continuation to 2002135. I hope this was helpful. Have a good day further.